one of the best-smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice. Drive to start.
On one, ready?
First and 10.
Okay, set.
Burrow gonna open by putting it up. He's got the hook up to Mike Gesicki. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
On first and 10, Burrow. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
11.
Now Brown. He is going to have a Bengals first down by a couple of yards. We'll give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll get that to all his tight end. 23 yards on that pass play. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. He's got it inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, started the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Throwing right away is Mahomes. This one, a deep shot for Rice. And the Bengals are going to take over just shy of midfield.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
They go play action for Burrow. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Play action now. It's Burrow. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds.
Here we go.
Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
11 MT.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's to the right side and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he'll be taken down. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. 8-0 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Here we go. Close.
Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. And this is not close. He missed it wide to the right. No good. And no extra point.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On 4th down, they snap it to Mahomes. That's taken in, and he's going to have the Chiefs' 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they...
To the goal line and in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes Worthy to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Yellow.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 29-yard line.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He keeps it himself. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
11 more yards.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. Mahomes now to throw on second down. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. Yellow. Right side.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got room at the 30. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 33 yards. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal.
First and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. Second and goal.
Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Noah Gray. Touchdown, Chiefs. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are able to edge a bit closer. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's first and 10.
12, 12, 12. Here we go. 12. What? That?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Coming free. Higgins wide open. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
11. Gun.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Chiefs will take over at their own 15.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes on first down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Bengals are out in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. 12 yards on the gain. That's good for a quick first down. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
15.
Mahomes. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now, Mahomes. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17.
Roll it.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing now, Mahomes.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Third and long.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs.
11 Mighty. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11 Thomas. Dot.
A first down throw for Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Get set. Dot.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And that ball out of reach. The sideline. It'll be an incompletion. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Interesting strategy, play action on that down and distance. Remember, the threat of play action is all based on down and distance. That is a pass down all day, and the defensive line didn't even spend 1 second worrying about that play fake. They were in a race to the quarterback. You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 9.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good spot here, second and a yard.
15.
A play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Now he takes off. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Yellow.
They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now on second down. Down the field, he's got Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. He's fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. But this is taken in by a teammate.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And he's not going to get away. They'll stop him back at the 3. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds...
And he will score! Game on! Xavier Worthy! Touchdown, KC! Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs are back within 6. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. A run with Pacheco. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Open man. That's the tight end, Gray. Call it a gain of 13. And the Chiefs have a 1st down. Here's Pacheco. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run here. And the defense there to meet them. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Hey, 57 color, 57 color.
To throw is Mahomes. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now Mahomes. And he's going to go down. The pressure once again too much. And that should wrap this one up. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Eleven.
Play action now. It's Burrow. One knocked away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Yellow.
First down throw, Mahomes. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. And that's gonna be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're gonna get out of here with a victory. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, good night from Kansas City.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And away we go from NRG Stadium. Damian Pierce now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. It was Oso Digizua in on the tackle. From the gun, Stroud. Oh, what a stiff ball. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time. Offense up to the line fast. Stroud throwing here on 1st. He's got him. That's Mixon. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 coming up here. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. Has his man, it's Mixon. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Shotgun now for Stroud. He finds him beyond the marker. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion. So it'll be another 1st and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing it again here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. Caught by Diggs. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Working quickly here. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And they bring him to a stop with this run. Gets him into the red zone down to the 15. Offense in the hurry up here. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Diggs there to bring it in. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. To the air, Stroud. This throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. A couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. Pressure comes. Stroud. And he's got it. That's a layout for it, but touchdown. The Texans get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. So now the Texans decide not to pull the offense. They're not kicking. They're going for two. Forced out to his right. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Another try following the sack. Nearly intercepted. Oh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down. Working out of the gun. It's Prescott. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Texans stack a big return onto that pick. Look at this. They've got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
First down, Stroud. He's got it! And in for the Houston touchdown! So Ron, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And no, they faked it! A questionable call leads to disaster. This one's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. So they didn't call on him following the touchdown, but they do call on him here as he sends this away. Turpin with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again is Dak. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Throwing on first is Prescott. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle. the throw for Prescott. Throw secured by Brandon Cooks. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Dak throwing again. Catch made by Cooks. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Here's a give up the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Dowdle reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 1-score game before halftime. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
From the gun, Stroud. Pass taken in by Diggs. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 3 now. From the 37. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. He's back to throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our 1st half. One final shot before halftime. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans will extend their lead as time expires in the half. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here?
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. This is caught. But he can't get in for 2. They keep him out, and that is how this 1st half will end. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over the first game at their own 44.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
1st down, ball at the 36. Dak now from the gun. Has it downfield, working the left. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 1st and 10, Prescott. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And they get this down to the 28. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Dump off caught by his back. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Dowdle. And he runs it across, touchdown. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score, don't let it go to 4th and goal, and he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
He's throwing for it! And someone stepped in, it's intercepted! Well, Brock, I know you're fond of referencing the great sport of baseball. That is 3 strikes for them, going for 2, and frankly, it's surprising they even tried it a 3rd time.
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, I'm officially out on this, and if we get a golden sombrero, I may walk right out of this box.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun now for Stroud. Digs there to bring it in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast. First down, Stroud. Dell's got it near the sideline. And he's out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Caught by Diggs. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. He'll throw it yet again. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. They did it! He made the interception! Donovan Wilson picks it up. And the Cowboys have some new life in the fourth. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on first down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. First down, here's Dak. Completed over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Prescott here from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Back to throw it. Dumped off to his running back. Get some space around midfield. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
On the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it second and 4.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
Setting up to pass. Into traffic, complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. They've got first down from the 31. Here he is to throw. Catch made by Cooks. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. He'll look to throw it. He's got it at the 6. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Now he's going to get in for a clutch two-point play, but there's a flag down. Looked like somebody might have jumped. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Pierce now on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Greg Zuerlein set to get us started here, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. They start the drive with Cook. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Play action. Now it's Allen. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. Well, didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out, how vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. And the Jets are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. To the right side and intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Bills force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Allen going to audible to a different look. They go play action here on first down. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Completes to Shakir once again. And he's got this down to the 35.
Alert! Five wide.
Allen off the play fake. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. To the air, Allen. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Allen going to go on 4th down. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down, and the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
This pass complete. He finds Jeremy Ruckert. But he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 38. To throw, it's Rodgers. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
So after the INT, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's the rookie from Florida State. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 16 more on that one and another 1st down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Coleman, the man in motion right. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Give to Cook out of the gun.